So I'm coming on today to go ahead and do live readings for everybody. So anybody who has any questions, go ahead and put them in the comment section below there. Um, let's see. I am trying to find my channel. There we go. While I'm live. All right. So it does show that I am live. There we go. All right. So if anybody has any questions, go ahead and type them below. If you have yes or no questions, I am able to see your comments, just so you guys know, so you can go ahead and comment. All right. So let's go ahead and say our prayer, and I'm going to cleanse my hands. All right. Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Amen. We have found new life is here. You would like to know where your life is heading, okay? I'm trying to better myself from my past and was seeking guidance, okay? So let's go ahead and pull a deck for you and see what's going on. I'm feeling like something's telling, maybe it's this deck. I'm feeling a deck that I haven't used in a while. Something like that. That's what I'm feeling. So more than likely, it's probably this deck, yes. Alright, so I did do a personal reading this month, and in the midst of doing that reading, my spirit guides and ancestors, the divine, came through and told me to stop. So I guess, you know, there was a lot of stuff going on in that reading, and I was told to stop. This is like the first time, you know, I was ever really told to stop. So let's just hope that was just for that reading. All right, so I've never had that happen before where I was told to stop, and I think it was because there was so much going on and so much that didn't need to be said at this time. All right, so let's go ahead and see what's going on. We have found new life. Found new life would like to know, where is their life headed or heading? Where's their life heading? Okay, so usually I do past, present, future. So the way I'm feeling this is like present, future, and near future. So this is going to be very different than how I normally do my readings. For yourself or someone else, you know. I really don't do personal readings on myself. I never really do that. It's when I do readings, it's always for other people. People always come to me. They always want readings. So this was someone else needing a reading. I do know a few, what was this, it might have been last week. I came on and I did a lot of readings for a lot of people that one day that week. and I had been up that night doing a reading for someone else, and that reading was kind of long, but I did get the rest I needed, and I did pray and meditate also. For yourself or someone you know. Personal. Was it? Okay. Alright, so New Life would like to know, where's their life heading regarding their present, their future, and their near future? Where's their life heading? Okay, there's a block coming in. So, we call upon the Lord God of heaven, Lord God Almighty, Lord Jesus Christ, Lord God of heaven and earth, the 11 disciples, all the angels of heaven, please come help and assist with this reading. Please and thank you, please and thank you, please and thank you, please come help and assist. A lot of blocks coming out. Okay, so 3. I did break through the blocks. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. What is the present? Waxing moon. 1 to 2 weeks. Gaining strength. Okay, there's something about to happen within 1 to 2 weeks. You may be shifting your conscience, the way you think, when you think like deeply. There's something about a shift, shifting the way that you normally think. Something you're focusing on. Your mind is stuck in final steps to increase. So there could be a need to shift the way you think in order for, okay, present, 6 of coins. Now when you get the 6 of coins, biblically, this is adultery, fornication, giving or taking in adultery or fornication. This could also mean giving and receiving when it comes to gifts, or romantic or business interest, giving or taking at work. So not letting somebody else carry all the load, but you carry some of that load. So this is a 6 of coins. So 3 and 3 is 6. So it's almost like working. If you look at the 3 of Pentacles, right, which is the 3 of coins, this is teamwork, collaborating, working together. When you have the 6 of coins, this is almost like 2 people, right? If you had like the 3 of coins twice, this would be like, which is exactly what this is, 2 people working together to get something done. Instead of like a group of people, this could be a relationship or working. Maybe this is something you're wanting to do, work towards this relationship. Now, if you're married and you're seeing somebody else, or if you're seeing more than one person, okay, or married to someone, seeing somebody else, or even if you're not married and you just see more than one person, then your life would be like not really balanced. Giving and taking. Hold on just 1 second, guys. I got a call coming in. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Hello? I'll go tell him. Love you. Bye. I'm live. I'll do that. Love you. Okay. Mm, you don't have to tell me. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell him. Love you. Bye. All right, guys. That's my mama. She wants my nephew to check her mail. And if my voice is coming in and out, I probably need to move closer to the speaker. That could be why. Hold on just 1 second. Thomas, Mom wants you to go check her mail. Anyway, can you go check for it, please? All right, guys, I'm back. He's upset. He was on the phone, I think, with his girlfriend, and that's why he didn't answer the phone. All right, guys. So let's see here. This is speaking, it could be, now when you look at the original card, okay, of the Six of Coins, it shows like two beggar people, okay, homeless. This could be homeless people. This could be feeding the homeless. This could be feeding people who are less fortunate. Or this could also be giving and taking. Sometimes this could mean being taken advantage of, or you taking advantage of someone else. Let's see. We have here, keep on losing your energy voice from talking. All right, so I got to remember to stay closer to this speaker. All right. Would I be able to have a reading next? This is Lyrics Heal 3861. Yes, you can have a reading next. Go ahead and post your question so I can get to you next. All right, so we have here New Life. So I'm still on you right now. So take care, being valued. Um, this could be working together. This could be Six of Coins. And this could be, there was a second card that came out. Okay, so I did pull 3 cards. So we have the Ten of Coins also that came out, which is family, inheritance, family legacy. This could be bonds, trust, deeds. Um, this could be security estate, privileged, buying a house, image, wealth, maybe, let's see, domestic duty. This could be building your family legacy. This could be something like, what is this? Okay, because this is family, and this is almost like a relationship, a partner. This could be where, like, maybe in the past, family has taken advantage or taken a lot, or maybe you expected a lot from them, vice versa. Um, you'll know what's okay whenever you pull these cards, right? And you want to do the reading for, someone. There's several different things that these cards could be saying. Okay, there's several different ways to read these cards. So depending on whatever ways and how many ways that these cards are saying and what all they're saying, just one of those could be what is speaking towards you. But me as a reader, I have to say everything that I see in the cards, if that makes sense. Um, so, and then you just take what's yours from the message that comes forth, okay? So you know what's yours. You know if you're with someone, you know if you're not. This could be speaking of friends, people in life generally who just take advantage of you. Expect a lot from you. This could be, speaking of, let's see, Six of Coins. This could be siblings. This could be like trust funds or some kind of money. Maybe somebody ends up giving your family money or giving you giving you money. This could mean, this is working together with a team of people. So this is almost like a trust fund, stocks, bonds, deeds, a will or beneficiary or some family inheritance or something. This is almost like work, because coins represent work. But you're working with your family. This has to do with your family and work. This could be signing something. And there could be like a lot of people involved or something like this. Let's see. Okay, so I will grab another deck and pull one card. Okay, so what is the future? What is the future of found new life? What is their future? What is their future? Where's their future heading? Where's the future heading? Can you give me 3 cards? Where's the future heading? Where's the future heading? So we have, okay. Okay, there's something painful. It looks like here in the future there's pain that's going to arise. Let me see. Sorrow, depression. There could be something that you're not, because here, right here in the present, there's conscious. The conscious is shifting, and it could be because something has happened. Something has happened that shifts your conscious. And this is going to lead to depression, a heartbreak, some misunderstanding could be happening right now, grief, disillusionment, sorrow, tears, and a loss. And we have the Tower moment here. So this is like, and right before the Tower, the Hermit card came out. With the Hermit, we have in the dark coming into the light. This is almost like either somebody passed away. This almost looks, because it's saying loss, tears, you're crying over. This could be this relationship, if it's speaking of a relationship, it can feel like the relationship has died. It's ended. If this is speaking about somebody who has passed away, it's almost like the light has went out. The light that was in them went out because they passed away. This could be speaking of a death. Yeah, it's speaking of a death. Somebody in the future could be passing away. And you could have intuition. This could be somebody from your past is going to, looks like could end up passing. This could be a sibling. It could be a sibling. What is this? An illusion. This is foreseeing something in secrets, okay? Let's try to figure this out. Spiritual mastery, soul searching, guiding light. Oh, don't. Growth, resolve, advice. Needing advice. And that's exactly why you came on here, is seeking this advice. Oh man, what is this? Energy surge, shocking. This is going to be something shocking. It's going to happen out of nowhere, and it's going to feel like everything is crumbling down. Sudden upheaval. wiped out, destroyed, divorce, or chaos. This could be divorce. Okay, okay. If you're married and you just got like divorced or something, this could be speaking of that person passing away. This could be the person you were married to passes away or something. They could have passed away due to depression. It could have been like isolating themselves. They're in depression. They could feel like take a break, silence, rest, healing. If you look at this card right here, a silent retreat. This is the Four of Swords, right? So if you pay attention to this card, it looks like a man laying in his coffin or on his coffin, and there's a stained glass window. This stained glass window is a church. This is somebody passed away. Now, sometimes this could be somebody sleeping. Sometimes it could mean somebody needs to meditate or pray about something. But when you have the Hermit here, the Tower, the Three of Swords, which is speaking of heartbreak, loss, misunderstanding, tears, it's almost like, and then you have the Four of Swords, okay? So this is speaking of somebody passing away. It's here in the present, or not present. This is future, what's to come or coming up. This could be speaking of a Virgo, Taurus, Scorpio. Is that Taurus? That is, I said Taurus. Hold on. That's Aries. Aries or Scorpio. And we have here Libra's here twice. And then Scorpio's over here in the subconscious. So you have the conscious and the subconscious. And there's almost like secrets. Somebody's not saying something. Somebody's not talking about something. This could be speaking of a sibling, a childhood friend, a past lover or something. Or this could be somebody you're married to. You may have known this person for several years. If this is a wife, there's an illusion though. Full dreamer. Okay, there's a lot of visions. So I don't know if you've had like dreams, okay, where the dreams feel like reality. Sometimes our negative minds can cause us to dream certain things. So I don't know if your mind has been focusing here right now in the present, or in this present moment. If your mind is always continually thinking about the negative things in life, then this could, in your unconscious mind, when you go to sleep, right, and you're dreaming, okay, at night. So what happens is that your mind has been focused on the negative things in life. So when you go to sleep, it could be that if your mind is focused on one person, then you could end up having a dream this person passes away. You could be angry with this person, and this is what causes us to sometimes dream things like that. Now, sometimes it could be a warning or a vision. So I would suggest to keep your mind in a positive mindset, just in case this is something as your mind basically focusing on the negative things and causing you to have these nightmares or night terrors, right? And if it's hard for you to sleep at night and you're staying awake like the Nine of Swords, right? Having anxiety or stress going on in your life, it can also cause you to dream of things like this. So it could be, right? A lot of things has shifted, a tower. But it also looks like you could be right now, right, stressed out about certain things and maybe worried about your future. So when you go to sleep, you're positive dreams. So I would suggest like maybe play some light music while you're sleeping, something that's not going to stress you out, something that has a soft tone to it. Like a humming or the flute or something like that, right? Instead of like listening to the drums, right? Which, some people can go to sleep and listen to the drums and they have good dreams. Others can listen to it and then they'll have like bad dreams or nightmares. So it could be something like that. If not, this could be speaking of somebody here in the future could end up passing away, or it's almost like they could have a nervous breakdown and end up losing their mind. Something like this. This is almost like something within this person, right, is blackened. They're trying to come out into the light. And every time they try to come out, this is almost like PTSD. So I don't know if you've been diagnosed with this. I ain't no doctor or nothing, but this could be something like scars, trauma, past scars. Something within your mind is crumbling. This may not be speaking of a death. This could be. If you have a mental breakdown, some people end up having a mental breakdown and committing suicide. But we pray against this type of energy. So if your mind has been going back and forth and contemplating suicide, it could be your mind is doing that because of the negative thinking. And a lot of times when your mind is focused on these negative things in life, it causes you to be depressed. It can cause stress, anxiety. It makes all of these things worse, and it brings about PTSD. It makes you nervous to be around certain types of people. Even to go to the store or going out in public is almost like you're going to have a panic attack, right? So it could be a mental breakdown within yourself, because I am seeing the conscious here, and then I'm also seeing, where is this? The confusion. There's confusion. There's a lot going on right now, and this could be something that traumatized you from your childhood or your past, something like this. You do remember the good things in your childhood. This could be siblings too. There could be a lot of things going on right now. Bridge between worlds. Paths. Trying to basically discover yourself. You're trying to find yourself where you're meant to be, either at this end of the bridge or the other end of the bridge. There's somewhere you want to be, but it seems like you're not where you want to be. You have an inner knowing that something is about to happen. It says diving deep. That's it. That's the problem. Okay, I can see what this is now. Diving deep, soul searching. You're dragging your mind too deep into your conscious mind. And what happens is sometimes you get stuck in your conscious mind. You are basically thinking on these negative things all the time. When you do this, your mind gets stuck and trapped in that negative pattern. And the more you think about that, the more depressed you get, the more you cry. This is telling you, though, to basically focus on you know, your wisdom, your knowledge, your intuition, the subconscious part of your mind. And you could be isolating yourself from people. You need to go within. You need to pray and rest by yourself. Take a break from the internet. Take a break from the outside world, from family, from people, okay? From noises. Go somewhere that's almost like a church. Somewhere where you're not going to be bothered, where you can have one-on-one with your mind, your conscious mind, your subconscious, your conscious mind, and try to find this retreat. Try to find this safe haven within your mental way of thinking, okay? Something that's going to free your mind from this negative way of thinking. Let's see. What is in the near future? What's in the near future? What's in the near future? Let me see here. What was this? Newfound. Let me see. Let's see. Found life. Okay, I see some other people's came on. Randy, Michael, keep on. Okay, then we have Jal001. I'm a Capricorn. What you got for me? Okay, so Jal, I'm at Found New Life right now, and then Lyrics Heal is next, and then I will go to you. And then I see Alicia. So Alicia, whatever reading you want, or if you have a question, go ahead and post it. I will take you guys in order. Right now I'm on Found New Life, and I want to thank you guys for coming on. Newfound Life, Lyrics Hill 3861, Randy Michael, Jal001, Hill 3861, and Alicia. Thank you guys for coming on. So hopefully you can see the rest of this. Oh, I did. Thank you, Jesse. Yep. All right, so let's see what's in the near future. I keep putting my tea in the freezer. I do like drinking hot tea when it's outside, but today I was just thirsty for something cold. So I put my tea in the freezer because I just made it and it froze. So that may be significant for somebody. All right, so what is in the near future for Found New Life? What is in the near future? Oh, thank you. Oh my, man, really? Okay, so this is telling me, man, you need to, honestly, I'm going to tell you as it is, you need to guard and protect your mind from your own. This is almost like suicide. You're really, really in the deep, dark parts of your mind right now, and it is not healthy. It's not good. Let's see what else is coming out. We now have the Eight of Swords. Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is like offers. Okay, in the present, there's these offers or something, or maybe you were wanting this offer or something to go the way you planned it to go, and it didn't go the way you planned it. And this family life, it's almost like it feels like a loss. Maybe you feel like when it comes to family, it's karma, or I don't know, like you always get bad karma, or I don't know, or going to, I don't know, there's something, and you're stuck and trapped in your mind. Let's see. Self-entrapment. Yes, this is negative thoughts, doom, gloom, drama queen. This could be drama king. You know, if you're a guy, hands tied, paralyzed, crisis, victimized, backed into a corner, or you feel trapped. But this is almost like trapped within your own mind. And it's almost like a lot of bad things are happening with inside your mind. And only you can see these really bad, deep, dark things. And it's almost like doom and gloom. Really, really bad, bad thoughts. Oh my gosh, I don't like this energy. I don't like it at all. Yeah, missed opportunities, rude, insecure, hurtful, sarcastic, impulsive, bully, out of control. Your mind is just right now out of control. It's like bouncing off the walls right now. Your mind is not stable. It's not stable. Yeah. Look, Four of Swords right back again. This is like a death. It's almost like your mind or mental state is dying. Your something in you is broken. The mental side of your state, right? The part that keeps your mind stable is not stable right now. It's unstable. It's unbalanced. It's almost like you lost control of your own way of thinking, your mind. You're trapping yourself out of your depth. Whatever this is that you're trying to grasp, whatever this opportunity or whatever this is, you may be speaking, you may have a counselor you're speaking with or somebody you're talking to, almost like a mental health when it comes to you entrapping your mind or something like this, negative thoughts. It's almost like you see the worst, like things around you are happening. Sometimes bad things happen, but this is almost like dramatic, where you carry it out and it lingers to generating of mental thoughts, right? And the negative way of thinking is almost like dramatized, or almost like drama, right? And it's almost like, in other words, making it worse than it is. Your life is not as bad as you think it is, but you asked for, where is your life heading right now? And when it's speaking of your life, it's got to speak of our thoughts as well, right? So your life is not heading in a good place right now because of your way of thinking. It's almost like you've got to change the way you think. Give me one more card for the near future. Give me one more card. One more card for the near future. Give me one more message. What is the message for the near future? One more. Clarify. Oh my gosh. And it gets clarified. Oh my God. We have coins. This is you juggling the good and the bad within your mind. But this is almost like focusing on the negative. Because this is secrets here. This is in the dark. This is not in the light. So to me, this is telling me nothing but negativity. It's almost like you're entrapping your mind and trapping your mind in the negativity, the negative thoughts. So your intuition is blocked right now. So whatever your dreams are, these visions or dreams that you're having, it could be nightmares. You could be having nightmares right now. You could be having nightmares, unable to sleep. They could be waking you up at night, almost like a panic attack, unable to sleep. This is because your intuition is blocked. You're uncertain of where your life is heading. You could be feeling like somebody or people are being deceptive or something like this. Because your mind is not stable right now. It's unstable. It's unbalanced. So you're having anxiety, illusions. So you're seeing things that are not real. You could be seeing you killing yourself, or seeing other people around you dying in your sleep. And the reason you're dreaming these vivid, scary type nightmare dreams is because it's almost like an illusion. Okay. And when your mind is focused on these negative things, you cause all of these illusions to appear in your dreams. That's what I'm seeing. A balancing act. So when it comes to these negative patterns that are coming in, these negative thoughts, you need to really on, as soon as they come in, release them. Try not to allow these negative thoughts to take your mind, okay? Try to focus on positive things, if that means reading a book or learning something, or if you don't like to read, get one of those apps where it'll read for you or something. And if not, just put your mind to something creative. Do to do that's creative and focus on that. And when you're having them negative thoughts, even when you're trying to be creative, try to just meditate, pray, think on like a prayer, or say a prayer and listen to like some type of humming or flute or something like this, okay? Or even a waterfall. Now, if you're depressed, don't listen to the waterfall. Honestly, if you're having and suicidal, don't listen to that. Just try to listen to like the flute or something, or yeah, try listening to the flute. I'm feeling, I don't know why. You may be native. There's something about the flute though. But make sure that when you're listening to this, or this humming, I don't know, like maybe listen to like the monks humming, okay? Something like this is what you need to listen to. And try to think on positive thoughts and train your mind to have these dream thoughts of positivity, okay? So it does look like right now your mind is focused on these negativity and negative thoughts, right? But it could be because somebody has recently walked away from you and something, maybe. It could be a romantic partner or something. This could have been a breakup, or somebody you could have been interested in and they just walked away. It doesn't have to be relationship. Yes. Yes, that's exactly what it is. You felt like you were following your heart. And then we have the Eight of Cups. And then the A for, what is this? An illusion. Yes, there was an illusion when it came to love. And somebody you loved or something, and they moved away from you. Either they up and moved, and they moved out of state or out of town, away from this person. It's almost like you didn't want to. If you did, I don't know, something like that. Okay, let's see what these secrets are. What are these secrets? What are these secrets? Thank you. Okay. When you're awake and you're not sleeping, you act like you're unbothered by everything that's happened. You act like everything is positive, when really you're having a mental breakdown. And right now, if you are online or on social media, I would suggest going off for a while, only because of your mental breakdown. This is almost like a mental breakdown. regret, emotional baggage, past life trauma. Yes, it's exactly what I've been saying. Past life trauma to heal. We have guilt, intense feelings, unresolved issues. There's things you want to talk about. You're unable to talk. This person could have you blocked, talk. I don't know. Something like this is what's going on. So I would suggest just healing. Let's see. Okay, so let's see. Because of my past relationship, that's what I've been dealing with. At times I do more than one. Relationship is more than one. I do what a therapist and everything, but that's how it always seems. Hope for the best, expect the worst. I have been having more nightmares ever since I had to move to where I am now. I try to find things to do to make my mind, take my mind off of things, but nothing seems to be enjoyable. So nothing is enjoyable. Let me see. Okay. Put all these cards back in here. Okay, let's see. I usually don't carry these readings out this long, but with your situation, I'm going to try to see what the spirit guides have to say about you finding joy. Maybe try to look for some answers on this, okay? And then I'm going to pull a couple of these decks here, and then I'm going to get the next person, okay? So let's see. 3. Okay, so that may be an answer right there. I'll read that at the end. 1, 2. There's blocks. There's blocks, yeah. There's something. You could be resisting things that used to feel enjoyable. They just don't feel enjoyable anymore. Something about that. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. So, what can newfound life do? Let's see. To make their life more enjoyable. Wow. This is talking about a negative. Okay. You can do to feel, make your life feel more enjoyable. And the 4 of Cups has to come out. And this is speaking of missed opportunities, bored. Everything is boring. Dissatisfaction, unmotivated, you're unable to move, do anything. Depression, reluctant, and weary. Okay. But it also says self-serving disinterest. When it comes to you serving yourself, you're not interested with it. You're bored with it. What this is telling me is you need to focus on yourself, bettering yourself, cleaning yourself up. Go for a walk. Go for a walk. Do something. Do something. Maybe listen to some kind of flute or something like this. Or humming. Maybe the monks hum. Maybe walk. Okay? Get your mind off of things. Walk as fast as you can. Oh man, there's something about the flute and like a walking. Like as fast as you can. Okay? And just keep walking. And when you're tired, turn back around, just walk back. And every time you start thinking negative, go for a walk. Just walk. And if you're having like really bad thoughts like anger, walk faster. This helps to break those patterns. Okay, this is surrender. You need to surrender to yourself, your way of thinking. You've got to change it up, okay? Things are not enjoyable right now, so you need to change your life up, maybe speed it up, basically. When your life is going slow, right, and you're just lazy, laying around, not doing anything, nothing's enjoyable, you're just soaking and sobbing into this depression, which causes people to end up committing suicide. So in order to change it up, you got to speed up that pace, okay? You've got to adapt somewhere. If that means you, and this is also speaking of you conquering yourself. You do have the ability to conquer your self-doubt and embrace this change. But in order to do it, you can't do it with this person because this person's not here to help, right now anyway. So you have to do it differently, which means sometimes we have to do it alone. You can make amends with yourself as well as this person, and even pray out to God and make amends that way to clear your thinking. Yeah, just do things you normally wouldn't do. And I don't mean depressive things. I mean things like maybe going for a run or a jog. Go to the gym to try to get your mind off of it. Or maybe work. And make sure it's a fast-paced work. Because if it's a fast-paced work, right, then that helps get your mind off of things. But if you got a job where you get to relax, and you don't need that right now. If you have a relaxed job, it's just going to make you feel more depressed. But yeah. You're wanting to lay some kind of foundation. But the only way you can do this is work within yourself. Okay, maybe listen to music. But be careful of the music you listen to. Try to listen to the inner voice. You may have messages coming in as well. Or you may need to talk to somebody about everything that's going on. Maybe talk to somebody who's spiritual. Or maybe like a pastor or something like this. Maybe work with other people when it comes to like art or artistic or musical, something like this, and spiritual. Maybe like in a church or like Sunday school or something like this. But if it's you talking to like people younger than you to try to, I don't know, lead them spiritually, I would suggest not doing that. But you yourself speaking to a spiritual leader, that's what I would suggest. But when your mind is in the bad state like that, it's not really good to try to lead or read for people or... you know what I mean. The blind can't lead the blind. So if you do, you are somebody who reads cards, right now would not be the time to be reading for people because honestly, you're unstable. And when you're unstable, your readings aren't going to come out correctly for these people that you're trying to read for. I would suggest getting my life right, getting my mind right, healing whatever these things are and these negative patterns. And once you fully heal, then come back. Because then you're coming back your strongest. You're coming back healed. And from all of this pain. And you're ready. And we have justice right here. So you need to seek justice within yourself, basically. Find this balance within yourself. Doing what's right. Cause and effect. Okay? So... I don't know what else went down or what else happened. You could be feeling like you were done unfair. Or this could be your spirit guides and ancestors saying that you wasn't fair somewhere in life. You didn't do something that you should have done right, so now you're unbalanced. It could be that this had to happen to teach you a life lesson, okay? So something happened, and it's a consequences, yes. So, and it does, it says right there, oh my gosh, life lessons. That's exactly what I'm speaking about, and this is truth. So now your spirit guides and ancestors are coming in and telling you need to heal. Yes, what you're feeling like, well, I wasn't done right in this area, I wasn't done right that way, there wasn't equal in this or that. These are, it's not positive. So you need to basically quit focusing on, okay, this wasn't right and neither was this wasn't balanced, this wasn't even, and just train your mind to focus balanced, which is nothing but positive, and try to keep that within yourself. This could have been something that has stepped in just to teach you these consequences, and there's consequences for things that we do that we shouldn't have done, something like this, and there's something about that that's going on. And if you look at this justice, she's blind again. The blind cannot lead the blind. So if you're a spokesperson and you speak for people, or you sing for people, in any of these things where you're dealing with people, right now is not the time. Right now is the time to heal, right, the pain within you and your mental state of mind. All right, so let me go ahead, let's see, and grab, oh, lordy, let's grab these. And then, let me see, we have Alicia, Lyrics Heal. So, Lyrics Heal, you are next, okay? So, let's see. Okay, so what are the messages for the, let's see, present, future, and near future? What is the message for the present, future, and near future? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, thank you. A moment's joy. Now here comes joy. When you've healed, there's certain doors, certain things within yourself that needs opened in order for you to heal. It says, sand through the hourglass, yet time, it's almost like time could be slipping away, or time is at a standstill. Yeah, time could stand still. A moment lasts forever in the bliss of the heart's wheel. And it's almost like you're focused on there was something that happened that made you happy. And because of that, your mind is crumbling. Because that joy, that spark that you had is gone out of you. It's almost like the light has gone out of you. You need to find that type of joy again. And if that was the joy you had put into someone, you need to put that joy into yourself. And your way of thinking, instead of thinking negative. Let's see. Thank you. Oh my. Okay, inner power. So this is for the future. You do have an inner power. Be your own command. You brought yourself here at this moment in life. You have nothing to fear. So it could be, you could be fearing your own karma or something. Oh my God, something around you though is stagnant. Almost like it's dying. Something is really, really bad. There's a negative energy. It could be a dark demon attachment. You could have a dark demon attachment. I don't know what it is. You may need to pray against this demon. You need to remove it from your life. You need to do an inner cleansing. Maybe go to a church and get prayed for, because there is an attachment of stench that is stuck on you. This feeling that you want to take your own life, this is not you. This is that demon that's wanting you to take your life. And it's almost like it's laughing at you taking your life. So these negative thoughts that have come, sometimes they come and go. It is this demon. The art of life. Yes, think about life and the art of life. There's no sacred light in the aurora of an invisible life. Be bold in your skin. Let your love dance in sight. So this is the love you have for yourself. Sunset. The sun will shine again. You will be happy again. But this is in the near future. When you here in the future take back your inner power, okay? So it's almost like you've lost basically this loving feeling within yourself. Let's see. Time here turns to release and unfurl. Old cords of pain fade as the sun's light burns. Pass this card on. So you still have love for this person in the near future. You still feel attached to this person. You still feel the pain. Okay, give me one more card for an overall. Can you give me an overall? Give me an overall. One more message, please. Give me one more message. One more message. Okay. Oh, it's in the reverse. Heart healing. Whether you heal your heart right now, the main important focus and what you need to focus on right now is healing the pain within. And this is your mental, what's causing this mental breakdown. You need to heal the way you think. And then focus on healing your heart. You are in mourning right now. You're grieving, you're in regret. Mourning now has had its time. So we have sunset and now we have morning. So the sun will rise again. Do not pay it a single dime. Emerge from the darkness. Yeah, from this depression. A new day starts. When you start to heal, a new day starts. So right now you're not ready for your heart to heal. It's almost like you're stuck in this darkness. You may feel right now comfortable in this darkness, and it's because it's what the demon wants you to think. It wants you to feel this way because it wants you to do the opposite of what God wants you to do, basically. Let light embrace the healing heart. So you may need to pray that God heals your inner thinking, helps you to stay positive and focused, and heals your mental state of mind, and also heals your heart. You need to pray for a healing. It could be a stranger's grace is what saves you. Ego fears the sudden danger, but never underestimate the kindness of a loving stranger. So there could be somebody around you whom you've never met before. They may be entering into your life, and this may be the person who saves you from taking your life or saves you from your mental breakdown. This could be a speaker of some. This could be almost like somebody who actually deals with people when it comes to mental healing. So you may be going to get healing right now, or mental health, right? And there may be a speaker who speaks on something, and this is and whatever this is that they speak on could be exactly what saves you. You're going to hear somebody's life story of something that they went through, and you're going to be like, my life is not so bad now, when you see that there's other people out there who have faced worse and had a lot of worse things happen to them that made them want to cave or commit suicide, and they didn't do it, and they're still here to talk about it. And this, they could be, it could be like them speaking of what saved them. And this is what you need to hear. You need to hear from other people their story of what saved them, because this is going to be your story that saved you. Their story and their stories and what's happened in their life is going to be what saves you. It may not be several people, it could be just one person is going to come in as your saving grace. This is almost like saving grace 999. All right, so there may be something about that. You may need to research her channel, Saving Grace 999. Sometimes she's on, sometimes she removes her channel, and sometimes she brings it back on. So let's just pray that she'll bring it on and leave it on this time. But all right, so let's go ahead and grab healing energy. Let's try this one. All right, so this will be the end of your reading. Usually I end with the angel cards. These are healing cards, so I have read a little bit longer than I normally do, so I'm going to grab 3 cards from here, and this will be the end of this reading, okay? And again, continue to pray, and I will also continue to pray for you. All right, so what are the messages when it comes to the present, the future, and the near future of this person's mental health? What do they need to hear for healing for their present? Learning to love myself. Okay, that's what you need to do right now for the present. Learn to love yourself. I choose to see the beauty in me. My wealth lies in my nature and potential. I transform my weaknesses into strength. I release that I am being a light, that I am a being of light, and I allow myself to shine. Okay, so give me a card. Thank you. Message for the future. Goodness. I overcome my imperfections, polish my character. This is what you need to do in the future. After you learn to love yourself, then do this, basically, is what this is saying. I overcome my imperfections, polish my character, so clean yourself up inwardly as well as outwardly, and feed on the positive. Thus I free myself, allow my goodness to manifest and become a source of joy. There's joy again, confirmation. But this comes when you work on yourself, right? Free myself, allow goodness to manifest and become the source of my joy. Through gentleness, I offer unconditional support, understanding, and love to myself and others. Then you'll be able to give this love to others. Okay, so let's see here. Thank you. That just popped right out. Once you do this, you will be in balance. You yourself, your mental health will be in balance. Once you do this and focus on these things, and you get here in the near future as balance, okay? I find a balance between each sphere of my life. I am the master of my daily life. I make time to nourish the spiritual and physical. I bring love to my world by fulfilling the needs of my body and my soul. Being true is at the bottom. I am true to myself and others. I remove my mask and stop creating illusions. Wow, we've seen this word so many times in this reading. I have confidence in who I am, and I reveal the good in me. Hide or prove anything. I replace shame with power of love and truth. All right, so this is the end of your reading. Come on again tomorrow if you need to, and get another reading if you need to. I would suggest also trying to focus on the positive things in your life, okay? Heal yourself, okay? So this is it today for you. Thank you for coming on and allowing me to do this reading for you. And again, you can come on tomorrow. I'll be on tomorrow. So I will be praying for you and pray that everything works out the way it should. All right. And that you find that healing that you need in life, okay? All right. So, let's see here. Oh. Let's see. We have Lyrics Heal 3861. Would I be able to have a reading next? Is a woman ever going to come into my life and stay with me? I've had a lot of really hurtful relationship that has broke me at times. My last relationship was one that really hurt me the most. All right, so let's see here. Let's grab a deck and see what comes out for you. Let's see what it says. Ever going to come into my life and stay with me? Okay, let's try this one. Let's try this one. All right, you want to know if a woman is ever going to come in your life and stay with you. Okay, Lyrics Heal 3861. Call upon the Lord God of heaven, Lord God Almighty, Lord Jesus Christ, all the angels of heaven, 11 disciples. Please come help and assist with this reading. Okay, Lyrics Hill 3861 wants to know if a woman's ever going to come into their life and stay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. And before I do that, for some reason this card was still there. Maybe something about your life you need to balance. Could be something about that, because let's see. Reading this past, we're going to do the same thing I did before, because for some reason I'm feeling that same type of energy from the last reading I did. I don't know why, but I'm just feeling it. Okay, so what is the message for the present? Is this person going to stay? Oh, the present moment. You still feel like the person you're wanting is still walking away. 2 of Wands. You're juggling decisions. You could have 2 people on your mind right now, and you're juggling a decision to take. There could be a lot going on, a lot you're juggling. You could be stuck when it comes to travel. Okay, you may have walked away from this person, or this person walked away from you. Somebody walked away from somebody. And the direction that you're headed right now, you feel stuck when it comes to making a decision to where do I go from here, basically. There's two decisions. Okay, you can always go back home, which you could have done that, or you could go back to that person. Right now, or it could be looking at it totally different. You could move on with your life, or, and this could be with your family, and not a romantic family, but your personal family, okay? Or you could go in another direction and start a family somewhere else. Right now, you feel stuck when it comes to walking away. You could have felt like through your life, you've had to walk away several times in life. You had several blocks in your life, right, that kept you from moving forward. You could have had several people who walked away. They just made you feel stuck in life, right? So right now at the present, you could be feeling like when it comes to making decisions, you could be traveling. You could be traveling a lot, and also within your mind, you're thinking a lot. There could be anger that arises too. You will see something. There's something that you're going to see when it comes to the present. You're going to see something like beyond. There was something too before that you weren't aware of at all at the time. And whatever this is that you're going to see, someone may open your eyes to see something before. I don't know what this is. We'll ask late. Let's go ahead and grab, see, what is the future? What is the future? Okay, we want one that will land on the table. Thank you. Okay, work. Okay, now we have 8 of Cups and 8 of Pentacles. So 8-8 is significant. Something you were working on, and something you're gonna work on, because this is present and future. You're gonna be working on something, and somebody's a forever enemy. You may be at a wedding or a baby shower, and it's going to cause a conflict. There's going to be a conflict. There's going to be a fight that breaks out, and you're going to want to leave. But there's going to be a forever enemy, somebody you need to be cautious of, that's going to show up at this. Could be a family reunion or a baby shower. This could be something about the community that could be going on, like a community hosting an event or something. And there's something about you're going to want to free yourself. You're going to want to leave. Strength. You're going to have strength. You may be having to walk away at night. So whatever this is, it could be in the daytime when this event is happening. And you may be trying to find your way home. This is soul searching. At an event, this is telling you have strength and hold on. So whatever this, when you're out at this event and you see a conflict happen, okay, so you could be at a party or and nothing may go wrong. You may be at a pub and nothing go wrong. Or you could be at a park, okay, and then you hear a conflict or something. You may be involved, you may not, okay. to leave. And this could be somebody you were with before who's hosting this event. It may not be. This could be somebody you know, somebody you may not know. This could be somebody in your family who's hosting the event. May not be. Either way, you're going to walk away. It's going to be at night. And something about you trying to soul search at night, maybe leaving the conflict behind, and you're going to walk right into the person you're meant to be with. Because this is the Hermit, which is in the dark, but being able to see into the light, okay? So there's a wisdom of something that's going to come about, and it's going to be like a light bulb that goes off. Oh my God, this is the person. So what the Hermit does is they're soul searching for the right person. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune right after that. This is success. This is your soulmate. This is somebody whom you may be meant to be with. This is soulmate, fate, destiny. You're being guided, okay? And you're being guided to come out of the dark, out of this depression. You could have been stuck in depression, and you're being called to come into the light. Get out of this depression. When you get out of this depression, heal yourself, heal your mind, heal your body, whatever these things are that's going on, and you heal this, that's when you're going to find your soulmate. And it may be justice. It may be Libra. This person could be a Libra. You could be a Libra. Doesn't have to be. You're going to see things differently about a situation. A lot. You could be undergoing a spiritual death. There's something about you and your person. The person you were with, maybe. Something about that. It could be you both are going to see things differently or something. And there's something about a spiritual death. And then we have balance here. Temperance. And stability. Stability. There might have been something. Somebody could have put a spell on your relationship or something. I don't know what this is about. Sometimes a spell could be just as much as somebody speaking something. And it manifesting into something negative. Sometimes you can curse somebody by the way you say something or do something. Sometimes it's by your words. Somebody could have cursed you. And I don't feel like it was the last person you were with. But somebody has cursed you. And in the future, you have love. Somebody's going to nurture all of these needs within you. And we have the Two of Cups. This is a unity. So this could be a unity of coming back together with whoever this past person was. Or this could be a unity, oh my gosh, of somebody who once had you blocked. Somebody could have broke your heart. Maybe that's who this unity is. 6 of Wands. There is a victory over this heartbreak. There will be a victory. So maybe for you it could be, if this person shows up healed or something. Oh, and this may be somebody you knew when you were younger or something. Somebody from your past could be manifesting you. Something like this. I don't know. This is just what I'm seeing. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab no, not that one. Let's grab this one. No, that ain't the deck I thought of it. Hold on. I'm seeing a deck in my mind, but I'm just not seeing it with my eyes. If that makes sense. There's a deck I'm being called to grab. It's not that one. Okay, let's see if I can find. I gotta hunt down the deck. It may not even be in here, guys. It may be in the other room. Okay. Yeah, it ain't even in here. Okay, let me go get it. Wait, is that it? Nope, that ain't it. Let me go get this deck that I'm seeing in my mind and call to grab a deck that's not even. Okay, hold on. All right, here we go. I got it. So let's just see what comes out. All right. All right. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Oh, wow. Attraction is at the bottom. So you may be meeting someone. Or someone may be meeting you. Maybe you're going to be attracted to someone. Or maybe you already are. Strong attraction binds you and another person together. This connection is both emotional and physical, drawing you closer. Okay, so let's see what's going on. What is the message for the present, future, and near future? So let's see. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. There could be something about you need to heal your heart, something like that. What's the message for the present? What's the message for the present? Thank you. That almost turned into the reverse. They went sideways. This is challenges. You're facing challenges that are helping you grow stronger. Overcoming these obstacles will lead to significant personal rewards. And then we have adventure. You are ready to embrace new adventures, stepping out of your comfort zone to explore the unknown with courage and excitement. Trust is at the bottom. Trust in your relationship is rock solid. No matter what challenges arise. Wow, this is challenges twice, so confirmation there. This trust provides a foundation for growth. What is the message for the future? Desire. This one is competition, is in the reverse. Competition may be turning into rivalry or jealousy, creating pressure and unease in relationship or relationships. So this could be, if you're in your negative mindset, you could be feeling jealousy at this time, or almost competition with the other person. All right, so let's see. Maybe at times you feel like this, like you need to challenge this person or compete with this person, or you feel jealous, right? Desire. Desire is fueling your connection both emotionally and physically. It represents a deep craving for closeness and mutual goals. It looks like you keep focusing on this one person. Learning. Maybe you're learning from your past mistakes or trying to. You're expanding your career through learning and self-improvement. You could be trying to work on yourself. New skills and knowledge will help you grow professionally. All right. So what is the message for the near future? What are the messages for the near future? Near future? Oh, okay. Thank you. Health. Your health. We have attraction back again. Your physical and emotional health are in good condition. This card reminds you to maintain a healthy habits and self-care. This could be, though, your work. This is in the near future. So healing yourself from this present and future self and healing all of these things, then here in the near future, you will be in good condition and you'll be in good health. But as long as you continue to focus on these negative things or depressive or just anything negative, right, is going to cause a shift in the way your health is. It will cause a downfall in your health. Let's see. This card reminds you to maintain healthy habits and self-care. Belief is at the bottom. Strong beliefs are guiding you, helping you to overcome challenges and stay true to your path. And let's see, your inner faith is your strength. Give me one more card for this near future. That one did not. That's empathy. Okay. Let's just see what comes out instead of what lands in my hands. Can you please land on the table? Please and thank you. Please, thank you. This is actually 3. I'll go ahead and take these. This is romance. Energy is flowing, bringing sweetness to the relationship. New sparks are flying. This is what will be coming in the near future. This is a breakthrough. A major career breakthrough is on the horizon. The period of stagnation is ending, and new opportunities and achievements are coming. Your creativity and innovation are shining in your work. You are thinking outside the box, bringing fresh perspectives and solutions. Now here, okay, I'm being told to put these 3 back and shuffle again, because we have 2, and I'm being told to grab just 1 card. There's change on the bottom. There's something about your life that needs to change. Major changes are approaching in your life, whether work, relationships, or personal development. Embrace the new direction. Maybe that's why I was told to put those back. Thank you. So I was told to put all 3 of those cards back. And something about this is uneven. So something about I needed to balance these cards. I don't know why, but I was told to put those back and balance comes out. Wow. There's something in your life that needs right now. And that could be why justice was standing right here. Justice is at the end. Justice was at the beginning and justice is now at the end. This is a big, huge confirmation. You're finding balance in your life or trying to, whether between work or your personal time or between material and spiritual needs. This is why I was told to put those back. Let's see what's at the bottom. Wow. Opportunities is at the bottom. New opportunities coming your way, offering a chance for significant progress in your personal or your professional life. All right, so let's go ahead and move these cards and see what comes out. And let's see who is next. Okay, so we have a Randy Michael. Oh, wait, no. Jaw 001. I'm a Capricorn. What you got for me? So Jaws 001, you are next. And then Alicia, you are after Jaw 001. Okay, so let's see. What are the messages? What are the messages from the angels for the present, future, and near future? 2 and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, what is the message for the present? The message for the present. Message for the present. Thank you. Adaptability. You are flexible and capable of facing challenges. Trust in your strength to navigate any challenges that arise. This is 765. What is the message for the future? What is the message for the future? Some message, thank you. We have confidence, 909. Things are moving and you need to make a decision. Act with confidence and take risks. All right, so what is the near future? What's the message for the near future? Oh my, okay, so this is 1, 2, balance is here again. And security, 646. Work hard and stay disciplined to unlock a happy, wealthy, and successful life. Your guardian angels are here to help you. Balance, 222. Wow, a lot of balance. Wow. Maintain harmony and balance in your life to manifest your desire. And speaking of balance, I'm going to pull one card, okay? Give me one card for the near future. So that was 2 cards that came out. Can you give me just one for balance? Divine guidance. 000. You're receiving guidance and protection from the universe. Trust in the divine plan for your life. So trust in God. Everything's going to unfold the way it should. Manifest your dreams. This is if you're having positive dreams, those positive dreams you have. Go ahead and manifest those dreams that you've had. Low, this says, you have the power to make things happen. It is time for you to take action with faith and confidence, knowing that your angels are guiding and supporting you every step of the way. That is confirmation. Okay. So this is the end of your reading. And again, if you guys didn't hit like, share, or subscribe, go ahead and do that now. So whenever I come on, I am able to read for you, and you will see me when I am going live. And you'll be able to come on and ask questions and get readings or answers for whatever it is you need in your life. All right, so thank you for coming on. Lyrics Heal 3861. Thanks. I'm glad to have you on here again. And we have Alicia. Hi, Alicia. Alicia says hi. What does my ex think about me? And was he my soulmate? Alicia, I'm being called to grab a different tarot deck, Tora deck, that is just not in here. All right, so I'm going to go grab that deck, and I'll be right back. All right. All right. So, let's see. What does my ex think about me? And was he my soulmate? So we'll start with, what does your ex think about you? He thinks you're beautiful. He may have told this. He likes your power. There's some